Hey guys, and welcome back to Tom's Garage, and today we've got the new electric Citroen Ami, this little quadricycle behind me, so stay tuned for this video. So the colour for this car is just called Ami Blue on the Citroen website, and they all come in this plastic colour. It kind of looks like primer, but it's quite neutral. You do get options if you want a blue, orange pack, grey, whatever, and there's two trim levels as well, pop being the higher trim level. You've got a little decal on the side there. Cute little mirror on the side. Kind of reminds me of a 2CV but a modern version of it. As you can see around the rear, same panel at the front. It has interchangeable panels for the doors in the front and back. So go ahead and jump in, push this little button here, door pops open. Got a really cool door that's unfortunately not got any resistance in it, so it just opens and closes, but you can pretend it's like a Rolls Royce. You can jump in. We've got a little Porsche GT style little tassel here, a little bit of cargo net there to put your belongings in. Get your drive, neutral and reverse. We'll just jump in. As you can see inside the car, close this panel over. You could be believed into thinking that sounds like an original G-Wagon. Because you sit so far back, you actually feel it's quite large. So we've got the steering wheel in front of us here, but this reminds me of the Twizy. So you've got good visibility up front, and I like the fact you've got a glass panel on the roof, just so it kind of gives a little bit more airy feel. I have noticed there is no blind or anything on it, so maybe during a very bright, low sun winter evening might be blinding. But we do have good visibility all around. And you can see where your seatbelt's going to be hooked on. You do have a second seat and a little bit of storage behind the seats, so there's no boot in the car, so you can put your bag, your shopping, whatever in there, and there's a little bit of storage down here for a suitcase or something. We do have a digital display up front, kind of tells you the charge. We've got about 42 miles of range. I think there's about 45 claimed miles of range fully charged, and yeah, it's pretty nice and simple in here. Because we've got the orange pack, we've got orange inserts here for your storage, so you can get little bits. You can put a cup holder, snacks, crisps, phone, whatever you want. We do have a blower vent up here, but you push that button and that will do mist. Your front window. We've got hazards. We also have a little bit of heat. We've got a little bit of area here you can put your phone, and we've also got a USB charging port as well, so you can charge your mobile while it's clipped into place. We've also got a little bit of Bluetooth here and a little cup holder. Again, you could put something else. So there's quite a lot of options for storage in here, since it's a small vehicle. There's nothing on the steering wheel, no airbag, no multifunction steering wheel, like no volume, no cruise control, etc. And there is actually no speakers in the car, and apart from that one vent up front, with no climate control either in the Ami. We do have little pop-out windows that lift up like so, and you've got the little mirror down here, because there's no mirror in the centre here to look back, so you've got one at each side, quite small circular things, and then you just need to kind of manually look behind you. But luckily, being such a small car, you can see behind you quite easily. I'm 5'11", so I've got relatively decent headroom. Yeah, about 4 fingers worth. Knee room's decent. Knee room is decent. A little bit snug when I sat beside somebody earlier on, but it is going to be ideal for short trips, maybe a second or third car around the city or a town. You do have, that's your pull to open the door, and you've got this pull to close it. Again, like the driver's side, a little bit of ventilation, lift that up, and you can lift it down. Got a key in the ignition. We've got 2 keys. We've got one key to lock the car from the exterior and one key to start the ignition. Gas and brake, or accelerator and brake for a better description. And then down here is where your drive, neutral and reverse is. And you can see, put the foot in the brake, drive, neutral, reverse. So for anybody curious in the construction of the Ami, we do have a metal frame, and then the plastic panels are around it. So they're in the exterior, and we've got a little bit of foam for sound kind of deadening there. I was curious myself before today, so anybody who's curious, there's your metal frame for the Ami. So one cool quirk is the fact you've got the horn on the left hand side there, which is quite loud. So it's not on the steering wheel, it's on the indicator stalk. We can put your indicators like so. And then I've got one wiper. Turn the car off, put in the brake, pull the key out, and we do have two keys, one to lock the car and one to start the car because there's no remote locking in the Ami. To get out the Ami, we're just going to pull this lever and we're going to gracefully exit. So to lock the Ami, we just put the key in the lock here, turn it to the right, and that locks the door. And that's the lock mechanism on the Ami. So I just want to say thanks very much for watching this video, and a special thanks to Citroen in Edinburgh for allowing me to film their Citroen Ami. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you are interested in buying one of these Amis, check out the Citroen website online, or come over to Citroen here in Edinburgh and guys can help you spec it up online. Also special thanks to Andrew for arranging this. He's a product genius here, so if you're watching Andrew, thank you very much. And if you are thinking of coming, make sure you check out Andrew, very knowledgeable about the little Citroen. Ciao.